Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Parallel World Chat. Today's special guest is gonna be Kirby, and he claims to be the inventor of this show. But as always, let me introduce my co-host for tonight, Mr. Bunny Rabbit the Bunny Rabbit. You know, I was gonna talk about how I hate the water that's in the mustard containers when you open it up after a long while, but this Kirby guy thinks that he made up our show. I'm not sure on all the details, but apparently he knows everything we're gonna do. Well, maybe you should warn a guy if there's gonna be some water in his mustard. My next co-host is rarely ever happy, he's usually pretty miserable, and we do not hang out when we're not on screen here. It's the lovable Larry Fester, everybody.
Boy, you sure do know how to flatter a man. I mean, you're so kind all the time to me. Hi.
That's because your opinions are monotonous like a country album.
I was there when they invented country. People weren't really into it.
Larry, I think you brag about the dumbest stuff anyone brags about. My next guest I favor more than the other two here that are talking. It's Mr. Internet Cool Guy. These two break my sanity, but where would I be without you, Internet Cool Guy?
What's all this nonsense about somebody creating our show that we created?
Yeah, the dude's name is Kirby, which is also our host's name, Mr. Kirby, and now he's claiming that he is the person that has created this show that we are on right now, speaking and talking on.
That's jacked up if you ask my opinion on the matter. In my day, we'd have a very aggressive dance-off in order to figure out what the problem is and figure out who's right or who's wrong. I'll never forget her name, Suzanne Susans. She was the greatest Susan that I've ever met, and she stole my heart.
I never realized that you had one of those, the beating things, heart.
That's the problem. I used to have one, but Susie took it. I asked her for it back, but she just kept hanging up on me, and I've got 67 years without a heart.
It appears that Larry's getting a little bit emotional over here, so we're gonna stop and take a commercial break, and we'll be right back, everybody.
I miss you, Susie! Please give me back my heart!
Are you sick of seeing ugly things in your life? Are you sick of going nowhere? Wanting to build some real memories that give you some real cherished love? I don't even know what that means. But if you call now, we will install memories into your brain of happy, beautiful animals and culture all around the world, things you would never see. Now you will believe that these things have happened to you and that you can safely post about them on your social media websites. No longer are you going to have to think you're just a boring person at a computer. Now you have the chance to install memories of real adventures that other people have gone on that you did not, but now can believe that you actually went on them. You'll get to see that thing, whatever that is, and then that. Call now.
All the time I wonder who comes up with these terrible products.
It's probably some lonely, stupid guy at a desk who's making cartoons and just thinks, oh, poor me all the time. You know the type I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty specific description, but I guess I know what you mean. Sounds like a loser to me, ha ha ha. It just seems like every day there's a new stupid company coming out with a dumb business idea of some dumb product, and you're just like, how did anybody invest into this?
I'm gonna start a company called Smack You in the Face with My Foot. And people just come in and they sit in line for about 15-20 minutes. I give them a little buzzer beep thing with lights, and then they get called up and I smack them in the face with my foot.
Thank you for coming to Smack You in the Face with My Foot. I hope your experience was just grand and wonderful, and I hope you come back so we can smack you in the face with our foot.
Now that's just good customer service, baby. Good customer service.
I am a robot and I'm a robot for you, robot.
Tell it like it is, internet cool guy. Just tell it like it is.
Alright everybody, let's get back on track now. Let's get our special guest in today. He says he's the creator of this cartoon show that you're watching right now. It is Kirby, everybody.
Hi, thanks for having me. I've been sitting here drawing you for a couple hours now for this episode, and I really don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
Now, when you say sitting here drawing you for a couple hours, what does that mean? Is that like you're some sort of pervert or something?
No. You guys are on a cartoon show that I draw and I animate, and everything you do and say and think about, it's all coming from my head. Like I could do an amazing impression of you.
Well, that's totally trippy, but I really want to see your impression.
Okay, I get you.
When I was a baby, I had two heads, but one of them got removed because my mom favored my head a little bit more than my brother's head that was connected right about here. My eyebrows just looked a lot better than his, and I also don't like graham crackers. You know, now that I think about it, I really don't like graham crackers. I never really considered it until you actually said that. Shut up and stop talking. Okay, now do me, impersonate me now.
Okay.
I don't like when I eat too many chips and they have too much seasoning and they get all over my fingers and I just, so much seasoning, you know, it's just, where's the chip? It's just all seasoning. It's just petrified seasoning right there in the shape of a triangle, and I bite into it and I'm totally tricked. Holy mother of a snake, that is exactly what I think about chips.
I'm totally lost on all of this and trying to get a grasp on my reality, whether I am real or this guy is real or I am just a figment in his imagination and a cartoon. I am...
Okay. You're gonna calm down right now.
Holy mercy of a sweet angel on fire, I am completely calmed down.
I absolutely love it when I'm angry and someone just says, hey, calm down, relax. Not me, that pisses me off, makes me want to slap you in the face with my foot.
Hey, I really appreciate allowing myself to be on this show, but since you all are in your own little world of whatever. Anyway, thank you for having me on your show. It's awesome.
What are you gonna do? The guy just does what he wants and he's off the show. But anyways, we gotta keep moving on, everybody.
It's always super weird when we get some fleshy humanoid guest on our show and they just disgust me to look at them. That guy's nose made my nose look like a thoroughbred horse.
Is that a good thing to have?
Absolutely that is. They're like the dolphins of the sea, but more on land, you know? Never in my life have I heard someone compare themselves to a horse and actually be proud about it.
Well, now that that's over, do you all think that we're on a cartoon, or do you think that this guy Kirby, with my name, is actually just crazy?
I'm gonna have to say that the dude is crazy because I'm not big in the cartoon, so therefore I am not on a cartoon.
So because you don't like cartoons, there is no way that you're on a cartoon.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If I don't like it, it's not happening. I don't think that this is a cartoon because you're gonna draw skin this nice and silky smooth. You know, Larry, if there was one forceful reason that I actually had to touch your skin for whatever reason in the possible universe, I doubt that it would be silky smooth.
Well, it appears that that's all the time that we have for today, everybody. You got anything else you'd like to say?
Whatever Larry tells you in person, it's a lie. Don't believe him. You do realize that I can hear you, right?
Thank you, everybody, and we will see you next time on another episode of Parallel World Chat.